The first ever Anambra Development Partners Summit, organized by the state government through the Ministry of Economic Planning, Budget and Development Partners, has as its theme strengthening partnerships to attain sustainable development goals before 2030. The event attracted all heads of United Nations agencies and other development partners in the country. Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, Hajia Zainab Ahmad, former Governor Dame Veje Tiaba, community and religious leaders, representatives of civil society organizations and interministerial agencies, among others. Welcoming participants to the summit, Governor Obiano said a unique attribute of his administration is its strategy of anchoring its developmental efforts essentially on building critical partnerships and extracting maximum values from them. This, he noted, was due to his understanding that there are no fast routes to development than collaboration, especially since government resources are now dwindling. While sharing his success story over the past 3 years in the state saddle, Governor Obiano reiterated the determination of his administration to build a new wall of endless possibilities for Anambra by the time it must have served out its 8-year tenure. Thanking the development partners for their support to the state over the years, Governor Obiano urged them to do more for the state.
The 12 enablers include security, education, health, finance, housing and urban development, civil and social infrastructure, the environment, power generation, youth and sports entrepreneurship, transportation, water and sanitation, hospitality and tourism. However, for the purposes of this discourse, I will pay a special attention to agriculture, youth empowerment, education, health, environment, ease to do business, that's the ANSIPA, gender equality and social protection, which we have effectively covered in our program.
The resident humanitarian coordinator of United Nations system in Nigeria, Mr. Edward Callon, pointed out that the development blueprint of the state government and the numerous policies it has developed have the necessary ingredients that will encourage ownership of the development process by the people, saying it is testament to the governor's commitment to driving the development of the state through the necessary partnerships.
Naturally, a testament to the visionary leadership of this administration to drive the development of the state through credible partnership, effective implementation of projects, equitable and inclusive growth, and the attainment of better life and better quality life to emphasize for the citizens of Anambra State.
Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, Hajia Ahmad, who was represented by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Budget Matters, Dr. Ben Akabweze, noted that despite the exponential growth in the country's economy over the years, poverty was still on the rise because the growth was not inclusive. She described the initiative of the summit as a bold step towards achieving inclusive growth, saying the federal ministry will fully support the state.
A key objective of the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan 2017 to 2020 is to promote sustainable, inclusive growth. In the decade up to 2015, the Nigerian economy grew by an average of over 6% per annum.
In a goodwill message, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs and former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Princess Adejoke Adefulire, emphasized that SDGs are people-driven, unlike the MDGs, and added that through the summit, Anambra under the Obiano administration is mainstreaming the SDGs in the state's development planning processes. Earlier, the State Commissioner for Economic Planning, Budget and Development Partners, Mr. Mark Okoye, explained that the summit and its theme were designed to avail key actors and partners in the state development the opportunity to explore viable options that will promote sustainable and inclusive growth in the state. The summit also featured plenary and interactive sessions by discussants and participants on the practicability of the SDGs and the need for the necessary framework that will guarantee its effective implementation to be put in place. Again, Anambra State under the leadership of Governor Obiano has made history, this time with the inaugural Anambra Development Partners Summit. And it is hoped that moving forward, the state will witness massive influx of investors who will come into the state to support what government is doing in transforming the state. In Oka, I am Kene Chukwuofoma, reporting for ABS News.